Blue corner, former middleweight champion of the world, Mexico, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, current two-time light middleweight world champion, Mexico, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
When I say you must obey, good luck for the suerte.
12 rounds to determine who is the Mexican number one.
Who's going to have the power? Who's going to have the strength?
Chavez got to make that jab, those wrong punches count before he's
been a problem being his son. He said people judge him so harshly. It is doubled against him. Chavez, the son of the fighting nose.
A good right hand there as well from Alvarez.
Is Alvarez going to prove to be
Alvarez? He's better
so a stockier man.
He probably is a bigger puncher, but actually
Chavez was exceptional.
Oh, it was an absolute nightmare. The uppercut left hook, then a body shot. He leans in with his punches, so that's good. He hasn't started. Canelo getting his jab.
Feeling each other out at this point.
Pay for all your mistakes. But I still think at the same time he's got to try, and he has got to go forward. He's known for not having the best of engines.
A couple of solid clubbing body shots.
That's for sure. Oh, lovely.
He shows signs of doing. He's upping the pace here.
Never overcommits until he's sure his opponent's on his way. Very, very patient in his work. They're being very proactive. So
in retreat,
Alvarez,
but with real authority in that left-hand lead.
He loves to fight in this ring. Oh, lovely. Walking in with his hands up.
Chavez being told by the referee.
You know when you've got two Mexicans
to keep his punches up, you get the impression
he's been fighting because everyone starts off with a combination with an uppercut.
Like the 10th
and second best in it at the moment.
Good round this for Alvarez. Alvarez suggests always a quitter.
Obviously in the Mexican culture that's unforgivable.
There are those who've disproved the once a quitter. A very impressive round. Quitter, always a quitter. Notably Roberto Jr. They'll be fighting Billy Joe Saunders. One plays out. Get into this fight.
The work for the perfect opportunity to land. Just maybe let his hands go.
Get this higher weight working with Angel Herrera.
Strong, solid right hand there from Alvarez.
He's out jabbing Chavez early.
I'm surprised. Chavez has never used opponents to maybe
in the fight, and he'll be the one who's
not learning and honing those skills. Might do his undo. Chavez looking a little bit. He's looking a little bit.
And he's starting. There's blood coming from his nose. He's looking outgunned. Power in his punches at this stage is Alvarez.
Good there from Alvarez.
That's better. The blood needs more.
From Canelo Alvarez and a good
third round. Well, he might be. Suggested beforehand that the early round.
Oh, good body shot there from Alvarez. Chavez there, not committing with it. When you're in against a good shot,
Canelo.
Alvarez has hurt Chavez just yet.
To the body. Who's in the crowd, I think, from the Chavez performance so far.
You'd expect him to be fighting to the war.
Wide margin, if it goes to this, continues to be as one-sided.
Very effective.
Alvarez in action here.
Chavez
better.
He needs it.
How do you begin to flow from his nose? Well, or is the one-sided beat? Needs to get some rounds. Chavez.
That Alvarez was going to be was a favourite to win in the fight. He hasn't been able to do that yet.
Surprises.
Sometimes.
Alvarez has been cracked by one. He's got to do something to disrupt his confidence and not allow him to throw punches like that. Punch.
The rhythm. He's in his Nice lovely little move here. Going through the motions now.
Chavez.
Oh, lovely. Chavez.
Alvarez looking for another.
No,
With all fans chanting their support.
but that's what Chavez got to do. See, Alvarez likes to do that. He can throw that. He can throw another punch straight after it. And the worrying part here for one of them here.
Well, that's that great shot which we said, well, he might be. It's all Canelo.
Or what you think you like him to do, it's easier said than done. Long left hook, pretty good.
Needs to throw more leather, Barry.
You got to be real where he does his best.
Well, that's the way it looks.
He knows Alvarez, unless this is a master plan of trying to tire Alvarez out.
Has let him down.
Movers.
Doesn't do so. Now he does.
Yeah, he's trying, that's better. Let's set him up. Do something.
Alvarez waiting, saying, come on, have a go.
Well, Chavez is throwing, but Alvarez is...
On that occasion.
And then went from the side again. It's not a...
Well, he might be. It's slow.
Is he left-handed? That's how solid his left jab is.
Well, this is a bigger effort from Chavez.
Spots there, Alvarez. Chavez. Oh, good.
Canelo Alvarez.
And still within himself. But Chavez is trying to force the pace a little gung-ho.
He's upped his work rate.
In quality and class when they both let their hand.
Not affecting his vision as yet. That's once more from Canelo.
Every passage of the game, and it'll make you pay. You can't expect it.
Well, he might be.
It's not competitive, but a little bit more competitive. And the problem you had though is that Alvarez. Oh, lovely.
From Alvarez, and
he's so thoughtful in his work, Alvarez. Oh, good there from target every time. So you make it a straight punch.
Chavez is blowing in there.
In every quarter he looks at them.
He used to work in readiness for his biggest fights.
Body shot, headway maybe in the earlier rounds.
Well, Alvarez been good work again. Fury with that left hand lead.
Yeah, he throws every straight shot he should throw.
Enough.
No, nowhere near enough. Anything.
The opening 30 seconds. Well, he might be.
He is letting in, but I don't think.
Can Chavez somehow find something?
Right hand up and see that there was a lovely shot. Look at there in the 3/4 range. But he's
Chavez turning
and so
better. The crowd want to see it.
the ones that are a half block. But that's all that all Chavez can do is get Alvarez turn. He won't go for the knock like Andy Cannon. Liam Smith is sure that his fight that he's blown to. No. He won't take any silly risks.
So far. Himself out a little. Doing enough to win it. The awarding around for Julio says, well, he might be. 3 rounds remaining. 3 rounds of.
Certainly in the earlier rounds he's stronger as well, it seems.
Which is not where he wants to be if he's to win another round. This is all.
Looks too afraid to let his hands go.
Felt the way.
Effectively.
It has looked as though it's been with the man.
Well, if anything, though, this proves that Alvarez can fight. Not quite.
Universal moments of boxing.
Oh.
Richard Steele ending that.
You would know. From there to
see Barrera Morales again.
But we thought that Chavez would have really.
The judges having a second chance.
If he really wants to win the fight, then
continue the same pattern. We go for the stoppage.
Any silly risk, so why should he?
He's won the fight.
He is. He's 26 years of age. It's against Alessandro Lara.
Well, he is emphatically
the best fighter of the Euro.
a battle royal, and it had just not
Dominant display by a better fighter. That
commend his performance, because he has boxed really well.
Alvarez has been just absolutely fantastic. Again, the thought
Out Gennady Golovkin, maybe Golovkin. He's there for one reason, to try
after this, then let's just forget about Alvarez has been one of the fights. Then
for the stoppage.
he's a really good, underestimated coach shown. Now this rivalry is not really a rivalry, just been different gear. So what?
I say as good as, because the way couldn't have been much more emphatic.
And that's where you feel disappointed. Who's better than you in every department? No ideas.
Maybe realise it's an early.
He said whatever you can do to unsettle more. He's just done the same thing every round, or the effort.
Well, a minute to go. Give credit where credit's due. There's nothing. Alvarez
And to move.
Well, you have to give performance here. Rich trying to take him out. But go Chavez, the old champion. There's a few jeers around.
Physically strong, caliber.
Saul Canelo